And a good evening, everybody. And what is going on? Jake and Dan with you on the Asman and Budick Show until midnight. It's 10:05, and we got a full 2 hours of sports talk coming up right now. So much to get to. We have NFL football going on.
Yeah, so we started the show second semester freshman year as a podcast through ICTV.
Yeah, just being here in Ithaca, we kind of knew what we already wanted to go into as far as sports broadcasting, with the focus, I guess, on the radio show, which we now have been doing for 2 years on VIC Radio. So for us, it was kind of like a gradual process building up the show from when it was just a podcast and then adding a radio element to it. But yeah, for us, it's just all about getting better on air as broadcasters.
Yeah, but I think one thing we do really well is we play off each other. We're not just talking about sports, we're passionate about it. You know, we want to talk about sports, we want to be charismatic about it, and we want to be able to incorporate the audience into it too and be able to have that back and forth between us, the host, and the caller calling in.
Yeah, for us, I think it's a great point by Dan. We get along really well, and I guess we have that chemistry on air because we've been doing it probably longer than most shows have been on air here at Ithaca College. So I guess the biggest thing for us, what separates us, is we're really passionate, as you're talking about, but at the same time, we love what we're doing. So it's like we're passionate about it, but for us, we love sports. So the opportunity to be able to do this type of show every week is something that we look forward to, and we take it very seriously and as professional as possible. That's just stupid. That's poor coaching. I'm tired of Todd Bowles.
But you know what? It's hard for me to say he's going to go with Fitz because remember 2 weeks ago he said he was going to go with Fitz again, and then during the week he made a change and decided Geno Smith was going to be the starter. We know Geno got hurt. I think there's still a chance Bryce Petty plays next week.
We started with a Twitter account, then we added a Facebook page. I think the biggest thing that we do that maybe separates our show from others is we always go live on Facebook or Periscope, and we're really big on just trying to tap into all the different forms of social media out there. So for us, kind of getting the listeners involved from the social media standpoint really, I think, really helped grow our following as far as a radio show goes. I feel we make each other better as broadcasters, and if one day down the line our careers are able to cross and we're able to do a show together one day, I guess that would kind of be the ultimate dream, and it'd be really cool, I guess, to see that happen. But I think the biggest thing for us is just we're having so much fun doing the show, and we know it's going to help us hopefully land jobs after college, and we'll take it one step at a time from there.
And I think Jake talked about it earlier, the culmination of the 4 years we put into the show, for it to come down to going to Radio Row and going to the Super Bowl. I know Jake and I have talked about it probably since we're seniors in high school and juniors in high school about being at Radio Row one day and maybe being able to do a broadcast from the Super Bowl. So I think that just is the most exciting thing for us going forward into our second semester as seniors.